And our coverage continues with Jennifer Bisram. She is live at the salt shed on Spring Street with the latest from city officials. Jennifer.
Hi, Cindy. The city's sanitation department says about 2,000 sanitation workers are on the ready, and they will be salting streets across the 5 boroughs beginning Saturday morning. Take a look. They are prepared with 700 million pounds of salt and hundreds of salt spreaders. The mayor says the city is prepared. City officials will be over-communicating to make sure New Yorkers know what's happening, and he is urging all New Yorkers to stay home during the storm. The plow crews are fueled, salt is stocked, and city officials say we are ready for whatever winter throws our way.
We will over-communicate with New Yorkers.
Mayor Mamdani holding a news conference with city officials at New York City Emergency Management Headquarters Friday morning, promising to have salt trucks in every neighborhood.
No New Yorker is made to feel that depending on the zip code or their neighborhood, they're going to receive a different level of service. You're going to receive the same level of service across the city.
The MTA chair says trains, including the 200 miles of subway that are outdoors, and commuter rails will be in service, with plans in place to protect the network, riders, and employees. Crews could be seen prepping at the Hillside Yard in Queens this morning.
We have 220 miles of subway that is out of doors. I won't specify the lines. New Yorkers know what they are. We'll be focused on making sure that those continue to be operational with our snow fighting trains, with the de-icing systems. We have 35 snow fighting vehicles that can rapidly clear block streets.
And gone are the days where students don't have to worry about school on a snow day. The school's chancellor says parents will be notified Sunday by noon whether kids will have to pivot to remote learning Monday or go into school.
We have prepared in numerous ways for what might be a pivot to remote for next week. And we've stress tested the system both in person with students logging in, and as well we've had simulations. So we are prepared now, and we've increased the capacity.
And city officials say Code Blue is also in effect. That means city workers will be going out and finding those vulnerable New Yorkers who are most at need and bringing them into warm shelters. Now, this morning, the MTA chair also said something. He said, "This is not our first rodeo." That means New Yorkers have weathered storms like this before, and they will certainly do that again this weekend. We are live from Lower Manhattan. Jennifer Bisram, CBS News, New York.
Jennifer, thank you. And as Governor Hochul declared a state of emergency, she urged residents to stay indoors.
This is a very dangerous combination of heavy snow and extreme cold temperatures. And the risks are so intense that as I'm standing here right now, I'm declaring a state of emergency throughout the entire state of New York. And what that'll allow us to do is to coordinate more closely with local governments, deploy state resources into municipalities without the lag of time required.
Governor Hochul says New York is fully prepared to clear streets and roadways. And in Westchester, a state of emergency is now in effect for 5 days beginning tomorrow night. County Executive Ken Jenkins says prepare now.
Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you have all the information that you can to continue to stay up to date, but making sure you get the salt, making sure you get whatever food that you need for the next 48 or so hours from going through Sunday. So there's no reason to go out at all on Sunday.
Our coverage continues with Tony Aiello live in Rockland County with more on how municipalities and residents are getting ready. Tony.
Hey, Cindy, this is the Clarkstown Highway Department yard in Nanuet, New York, and all morning long, front-end loaders have been dropping tons of salt into trucks. The superintendent here, Bob Malone, tells me their salt budget for this storm is $70,000. This scene is being repeated across the northern suburbs. Stores are also busy as residents stock up for the storm. On the hunt for snowmelt, Nick Barnhorst felt lucky to find it at his second stop of the morning. What's your level of anxiety on a scale of 1 to 10?
0. I'm looking forward to it.
Why?
It's fun to have a nice snow day. Maybe we'll get school off on Monday, and a lot of playing in the fluffy stuff.
Shovels, scrapers, fire logs, and gloves, all selling briskly at businesses on Halsted in Harrison.
What is your level of anxiety about this weather forecast this weekend?
My level's probably an 8 because I'll be stuck in the house.
Robin Carollo will be with 3 dogs who don't like going outside in winter weather. Hence, this purchase of training pads.
Keep them in, put training pads down, and they'll be fine. They're happy with that.
They're happy not to go out in the snow and the cold.
Right, they're happy. Yeah. I'm happy, too, not to go out.
With the bulk of the storm hitting on Sunday, these parishioners at St. Gregory the Great have made a plan.
We're all just talking about that. We're going to go Saturday at 5. Yeah.
Because you don't want to be out on Sunday.
No. We'll be shoveling Sunday.
Whatever God has for us, I accept.
And if that's 10 inches of snow, you're fine.
I am fine with that because I'm used to shoveling.
That is a great reminder to double check any plans you may have for Saturday and Sunday. Lots of schedules being rearranged. For example, many women's college basketball games, including Fordham at George Washington and UConn at Seton Hall, they've been rescheduled from Sunday. Those games will now be played on Saturday. So lots of schedules being rearranged. Double check before you head out. Check online, make a phone call. Double check before you head out over the weekend. Whatever you're planning on going to may have changed. Live in Nanuet, New York, Tony Aiello, CBS News, New York.
Tony, thank you. In New Jersey, we are closely monitoring the salt shortage. Chopper 2 flew over a large salt pile this morning in Port Newark, with trucks filling up their beds. But several towns say they don't have enough salt and will be forced to leave some roads untreated. Christina Fan has more from South River.
South River Mayor Peter Gindy says he's been relentlessly calling salt suppliers every day, asking for updates on delivery. This paltry 25-ton salt pile is currently all there is inside the DPW shed. What can you cover in town with that?
Nothing. When I say nothing, I'm talking our average storm is about 150 to 200 tons just to cover the whole town. So 25 tons, and when I say nothing, I'm talking maybe a couple streets.
Gindy says there is a chance a scheduled shipment for Friday could come through. But if it doesn't, he's warning residents to stay home so plows can hit the road as the town continues working towards a solution.
Everybody's saying it's the port, it's the port. I mean, all this salt is coming from overseas, so we don't know the backstory to why. This is affecting, obviously, the state of New Jersey.
That includes Piscataway, where Mayor Brian Waller says in his 25 years in office, he's never seen the township's salt barn so empty.
We have not received a shipment of salt in 3 weeks, and I'm very concerned about that for the residents.
The scarcity is hitting families, too. This Lowe's in Piscataway is limiting customers to just 2 bags of salt. Families say they're heeding advice to prepare early to avoid going out later.
It's okay. It'll give me a chance to stay in the house and work some puzzles.
When it comes to interstates, the New Jersey Department of Transportation says thankfully it does have a sufficient supply and will be able to treat state highways with no problem. In South River, New Jersey, Christina Fan, CBS News, New York.
And don't forget to send in your snow pictures and videos this weekend when it's safe to do so. You can scan the QR code or head to cbsnewyork.com/photos. And of course, you can check your forecast and our live radar anytime on the CBS News app.